Healing your inner child. What she needed then and how God provides it now. I want to introduce you to someone. She's younger than you, maybe 5 or 7 or 12 years old. She was there for everything, every moment that shaped you, every wound that never fully healed, every time she needed something and it wasn't there. She's still with you right now, living in your nervous system, in your reactions, in the way you flinch at certain tones of voice, in the way you shut down when you feel criticized, in the way you work so hard to be enough for everyone around you. She is your inner child, and she has been waiting quietly, patiently, for someone to finally come back to her. Today, we're going to talk about what inner child healing actually means, what the science says about why it works, and what it looks like to let God be part of that healing. Because this right here might be the most important work you ever do. Before anything else, I want to normalize something. A lot of women resist inner child work because it feels too abstract or because they feel like their childhood was fine, not dramatic enough to need healing, or because they feel guilty for looking back. Like it means they are blaming their parents or living in the past. I want to gently push back on all of that. You don't need to have a catastrophic childhood to carry wounds from it. Sometimes the wounds are quieter. The parent who was present physically but distant emotionally. The family where feelings were not talked about. The home where achievement was praised but vulnerability wasn't safe. The moment where your needs were dismissed as too much. Those quiet wounds shaped us just as profoundly, and inner child healing is not about blaming anyone. It's about understanding yourself and giving the part of you that was left unattended finally receiving the care it always deserved. Psychologists have long understood that the experience of early childhood, especially the emotional environment we grew up in, form the foundations of how we see ourselves, how we relate to others, and how we regulate our emotions as adults. The concept of the inner child recognizes that the psychological and emotional imprint from childhood remains active within us, influencing our adult reactions often without our awareness. When you overreact to something that seems small, that's often your inner child responding. When you feel a disproportionate fear of abandonment, that's her. When you collapse under criticism, when you feel instantly worthless, unlovable, or wrong, that's the little girl who learned those things in an environment that wasn't supposed to be safe. Here is what the research on reparenting tells us. The brain retains neuroplasticity through our lives. This means the neural pathways laid down in childhood are not permanent. They can be changed. New experiences of safety, consistency, love, and validation can literally create new pathways. That is, rewiring what you believe about yourself at the deepest level. Reparenting is the process of giving yourself now, as an adult, what you needed and didn't receive as a child. Consistent reassurance, permission to have needs, boundaries that protect you, a voice that says you are enough, you are loved, and you are not too much. You can do this. God can be part of this, and it changes everything. Here is something that absolutely moves me. God has always known about your inner child. He was there. Psalm 22 verse 10 says, "From birth I was cast on you. From my mother's womb you have been my God." He was there in the moment that hurt you. He saw every wound. He grieved every time you were left unattended, unloved, dismissed, overlooked. He was not absent even when everyone else was. And now, in the healings, He wants to be the Father your inner child needed. Romans 8:15 says, "We did not receive a spirit of fear, but the spirit of adoption, by which we cry out, Abba, Father." Abba, the most intimate Aramaic word for father. The word a small child uses, not the formal title, but the tender one. God is inviting your inner child, the sacred, unloved, unattended part of you, to crawl into His lap and finally be heard. Finally be told you are enough, you are wanted, you did not deserve what happened to you, and I have never stopped loving you. That is not therapy language alone. That is the gospel. That is what the Father has always been saying. Practically, gently today, here is how to begin your inner child healing. 1. Write a letter to yourself, to your younger self. Write a letter to your younger self. Pick an age, whatever comes to the mind first. Write to her. Tell her what she needed to hear. Tell her she's not too much, that it was not her fault, that she was always worthy of love. Let yourself cry if it comes. That is the healing happening. 2. Identify our core wounds. Identify our core wounds. Ask yourself, what did I most need as a child that I didn't consistently receive? Is it safety, validation, consistency, affection, to be seen, to be heard, to be told I was enough? Once you identify the wound, you can begin to speak directly to it. 3. Become a consistent caregiver. Become a consistent caregiver. Every time you feel her activate, when you feel that sudden rush of shame or fear or the urge to make yourself small, pause. Place your hand on your heart and say out loud or internally, I see you. You are safe now. I'm not going to abandon you. You are loved. You are not a failure. That is reparenting. It feels strange at first. It becomes transformative over time. 4. Invite God into the memory. Invite God into the memory. This is a form of prayer many call inner healing prayer. Bring a specific painful memory to God in prayer. Ask Him to show you where He was in that moment. Ask Him what He wants to say to you, that is to her, about it. Many women find that in this prayer space, something shifts. Something that has been tied for years begins to release. They begin to forgive themselves. They begin to love themselves. They begin to come out of their shell. They begin to receive healing. And I know that you can receive your own healing too, in the mighty name of Jesus. Your inner child has been so patient. She has been waiting for you to slow down long enough to turn around and see her, to stop running from the pain long enough to sit with her in it, to finally say, I know it was hard, and I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere. You are the adult she always needed, and God is the Father you both always deserved. This healing is possible, is happening, even right now. Even in this video, something is shifting. So my sister, drop she's loved in capital letter in the comments. If you felt something watching this, I see you. I will see you in the next video. Before I go, let me tell you, you are ahead and you are becoming. God has not finished with you yet. See you at the top. I love you. Shalom.